My name is Adriana, and this is Many Roads, No Rules. I don't plan ahead what road I will take next because I want those roads to find me, so I find myself. Please join me on this new adventure. Hello there. I am in Courtside in Arizona and attending the Rubber Tramp Rendezvous, which is, of course, kind of the school for everybody who wants to learn what dispersed camping is, being a nomad is, those kind of things. If you're interested in that, at some point, you may want to come to Arizona, to Courtside in January, so you attend this event. I am going to make a special video just about that, showing you amazing things. But you also have the opportunity to see what other people do with their vehicles. And today I'm going to show you Shell's van. She also lives in a minivan, and she's just starting 2 weeks into the process. It's very soon, but she's getting there. And there is a poor thing. She was a volunteer at the RTR, so she didn't have time to make it nice and proper for the video. And she was apologizing all the time. I told her, do not worry, because the main thing is how everybody tries to go around the little things we think we need for this type of life. And as I go, I have been already almost 9 months doing this, with a little break to visit my son. But as I go, I notice how many less things we need than we first think we will need. My advice to you is start simple, start with the basics. Whatever vehicle you have, just go for it. See if you like the life, and then you start adding things if needed. In my experience, I have been downsizing, and I am still in the process of downsizing. Shells has just started, and so she has everything she thinks she needs. But by the time we made the video, a few days later, she was able to trade the converting sofa you're going to see in her van. She got a twin size, a kind of futon sofa, but she was able to change that one for a cot, which of course is a lot narrower, and it's going to allow her for way more space. Space is a plus in this type of life, mostly in a minivan. As if you can go as little as minimal as possible, you have way more room around you, and that will help you, for example, with these super cold nights of the desert. The desert gets really cold at night, and if you wake up in the morning and you have room to make your coffee or do things inside of your van without having to go outside to brave the wind and the cold at 7 a.m., yeah, that is a very good day. So the point is, one thing that attracted me immediately to her van is the window treatments. I have had my eye on those protectors, window coverings, for a long time now, but I was not sure if they were going to be that significantly better, that much more than what I already have, that I made myself. And when I saw the ones she has, which is the ones I want, Those are WeatherTech, I think it is. I am going to put the link in the description so you can see them for yourself. You pay a little bit for them, more than other things. But I was amazed at how dark her van gets. And that is amazing. You will see them, they are reversible. So on one side you have all black in case you want to go stealth, so nobody can see inside, and they don't even see that the windows are blacked out. Or you can put them with the reflective side out in case you want to reduce the amount of heat your van gets during the day. So I think they are amazing. I think that is going to be my next investment, because even if the ones I made are very functional, of course I made them. So there are teeny little cracks here and there and light filters in. I didn't think that was going to be a factor in my decision. When I saw how dark the vehicle gets, I loved it, because I always loved to sleep in a dark room. I don't know about you. And it's okay if it is not as dark, but I was impressed at how dark it gets. So I hope you enjoyed the video. It is very short, just showing her van in the process of being actually converted. And Shells is a delightful person. She's so generous with her time. She volunteered for a whole week, 10 days actually, of the event. She was there every day, early in the day, until everyone had left. She worked very hard, as all the other volunteers, who did an amazing job with a huge smile on their faces all day long. In the video of the RTR, we are going to discuss the atmosphere that was created there. The good spirits of all these people, amazing. So let me show you Shell's van. Forgive my possessives are not working properly, but Shell's has a beautiful van, and I want to show it to you, mostly because of the window covers. Hi Shells! We have known each other for a while now through virtual connections.
Yes.
And now we met here at the RTR, and you're going to show us your minivan. What type is it?
It is a 2019 Dodge Grand Caravan.
Nice, so new.
Yes. And it had 60,000 miles on it when I got it in September. And I've done all of this, and I've been full-time for 2 weeks now.
Congratulations, that's great. What I like at first sight is that it is very dark inside.
Yes, the WeatherTech window covers were well worth it, because it's like a cave.
I was thinking of those, but I never saw one. So please show us.
Yes. Okay. So
you don't need to take them out.
No, it's easy. These are the WeatherTech custom window covers.
Nice.
And they even have, well, this one says remove before driving, but the window ones have labels as to which window they are. And then they come in a little bag and just roll up.
It's very nice because they are really dark.
Yes, and they're black on one side and silver on the other, so I can also just put the black out for stealth.
Perfect.
So
very nice.
Works really well. And then
you have a Jaggery 1000.
I do. I've had it for 2 weeks. What
do you connect?
I work full-time from the road, and so I connect monitors, computers, and things like that while I'm working, as well as my internet hotspots and all that. And so this is for work, and I got the solar panels, and so I use about half of it every day, and I charge it while I'm working.
And you know, they say you cannot go lower than 20%. So is it difficult for you to keep it above 20%?
Not at all, not at all, because it allows pass-through charging. So I usually put one panel on the ground here and one panel against the dresser and leave the back open, so it's charging the whole day while I'm working.
And you have a coffee maker. Perfect.
I do. I couldn't do without my coffee. And so this is my little Mr. Coffee four cupper, but it's only 600 watts. It uses about 10% of the Jackery every time I use it.
So which is probably just once a day or twice a day.
Yes, yes, yes.
And then you have several drawers here.
I do. Because I live in my van and I did not do this very well. So this is mostly all personal kind of stuff that I couldn't get rid of. So down here is all propane and Ziplocs and stuff.
Nice.
And then towels of all varieties. And then the top drawer is my silverware because I did not downsize enough of that. Okay. But I also have a little tea problem, so there's a box of tea under there too. And
that's perfect.
So, but all of this stuff is like personal care, you know, my hair dryers, my jewelry, that kind of stuff.
Oh, now we know where to go if we want to steal something valuable.
If you stole the whole box, you might get 42 cents.
Okay, let's see where you live.
Awesome. Let's come around over here. And my van's name is Birdie.
So your van's name is?
Birdie.
Oh, beautiful.
And it is for my brother Robert.
Oh.
And because he would enjoy that I'm doing this.
Yes, of course.
And so...
these are your panels.
For the Jackery, yes.
Yep.
And so this is a convertible sofa that the back comes up and turns into a sofa, but when you lay it down, it's a twin-size bed.
So it's like a futon.
Yes, yes.
Oh,
and
nice.
I got it at Walmart, and I added some stuff to the top to make it a little more cushy, and it's glorious. But I'm a little picky, so I like sheets and all that stuff, and I have all that.
Yes. And so you have a regular twin-size mattress?
Yes, it's a little shorter than a regular twin. It's only 65 inches long instead of 72. Mm-hmm.
Oh, but a good mattress is necessary.
Yes, and it's heavenly.
And how do you work? You just sit on the bed or you sit in front?
Most of the time I sit right here. I have a little computer table, and I'll set it up here, and I work just sitting on the outside of my van.
Yeah. I am loving how dark it is. Do you have curtains in front? Or you just put all the...
I have window covers for all of it. So the front, these two, everything. And so I just take those off when I drive.
That is a dream.
It really is.
That is a dream. So you have been full-time living here 2 weeks?
Yes. Yes.
Nice.
I went full-time January 1st, and I'm very excited about it. And so far, I love it because I get to be mindful and in the moment instead of sitting in my chair mindlessly absorbing what's ever on the TV.
Absolutely, that's the point. And you know, they say it takes about 21 days to change the patterns in our brain to adapt to a new situation. So you're almost there.
Oh, that's good. I hadn't thought about it like that.
You're
yes.
loving it already.
Yes,
so,
yes,
hey,
very much.
Perfect.
Well, and in front of my bed between the two seats, I have my water bottle storage. So that they have a place where they permanently live and they don't move when I drive.
May I open this?
Yes, yes.
So yes, I can see the water there. Also, you have a console, and you use the console as the table to support the water bottle.
No, the water, I have them stacked on top of each other. There's actually two there.
Oh.
Because it goes all the way down to the floor behind the console.
I see. Fantastic.
And then I sleep with my head at the front of the van, and I put my pillows, and the water bottle helps to support that too, so they don't fall off. But right now I have my kitchen set up somewhere else, but when I'm traveling, my ice chest goes here, and the rest of my kitchen stuff goes in the front seat. Perfect. So that I can just take off.
Perfect. So it is a no build. But extremely comfortable. I love the colors you used for your sheets and everything. And under the bed, what do you keep under there?
I have lots of good stuff, mostly
Just
stuff to
tell
get
us,
rid.
is there more
Well,
jewelry?
No, darn. I have been a nurse before, so I have a large box of things like medicine and band-aids and
Right.
stuff like that. And stuff way stuffed in the back, like cleaning supplies and things like that. I also really love people and board games, so I have a whole tray of board games and cards and stuff like that. Right now, my garage is empty because I took all my stuff to the free pile.
Yep.
And so I'm going to take all the stuff from under the bed, put it in the garage, and then I will have under the bed clear, which will just make me feel better.
Right.
For the things that I need every single day.
Right.
And right now it's not organized that way.
Well, of course. I mean, if you have been out for just 2 weeks, you're still finding the location that is comfortable for you for each thing.
Yes. Yes.
So that takes time. That takes time.
Well, and you find out that you don't need what you think you need.
Exactly.
I need very little. I need 1 cup. I didn't need 4. Or things like that. So I showed you my silverware drawer. That's eventually going to get pared down for sure, because I don't need it.
How do you wash your dishes?
I have a collapsible sink, and I just boil water and wash them.
I spray with vodka and a paper towel. That's it.
Excellent, excellent, excellent.
I like the way you think.
Sometimes you're gonna spray, but yes.
Well, and I try and
Great
use
toothpaste.
soap that's biodegradable, so that if I pour my gray water out on the ground, it's not going to hurt anything.
Right. Correct. Well, the reason why I do the spraying is just because finding water sometimes is not that easy, and if you're going to be boondocking, you want to shorten the amount of times you go to get things. So getting water sometimes is more of a nuisance. So
Right.
save water.
I do have a little spray bottle. Now I'll add some vodka to it.
Right. I started with vinegar, but it was smelly.
Right, right.
Perfect.
I could do that. Thank you.
And so I see that you have some organizers in the front seat. So, like hanging from the seat.
Oh,
itself.
yes. I have, thank you. She's going to move my solar panels for me. I have seat back organizers on both the seats. And then I also found some that go over the side of the seat. And I use those for my drinking packets and things that I add to my water.
Okay. Do you mind if we go that way and you
No.
show those to me?
Let's do that.
Let's.
This is also part of my kitchen that's still in here, my cast iron, my Instapot, that kind of stuff. Cleaning and personal care.
Perfect. Oh,
Every time I open the door, something falls out.
something falls out, of course.
But this is my work bag, and so I can access my bed from either side.
Excellent.
So I get to park however I want to park.
Amazing thing. So Walmart has that convertible twin bed sofa.
Right, it's made by Serta, and it was like
yeah.
less than $200. And it came with drawers, but because the floor isn't level, that didn't work for me. So I used PVC. Let's see.
You
can see it. No, I used PVC couplings to make this end of the bed higher so that it would be level. And
Perfect.
I didn't want to ask anybody for help, so I tried to do it myself. And so far it worked.
And I do remember that you were asking what to do with the seats.
Yes.
With the second row seats. So what did you do?
Because this was the nicer version, I had leather seats. And I actually put them in storage because if I want to resell it later. And being at the RTR, I'm seeing all the other rigs.
Yeah.
And of course, getting mad jealous envy over them. And so I want to be able to sell this when I'm done. So I have not poked any holes in anything.
Beautiful.
All I did was remove the seats. But the stow and go storage is invaluable.
Yes. Because the point is, we want to learn and see if we like the lifestyle.
Yes.
Before
Yes.
going bigger.
Yes.
Do you know what you would choose if you go bigger?
Probably, I don't know what they're called, the Road Kings. There are some, the longer,
Like a cargo van, you mean? Like that one that is backing up back there?
no. We'll see one. But they're like full-size vans, but they're made to be RVs.
Oh, yes, yes. Like, yes.
Or I have thought about towing like a little scamper casita.
Ooh. You let us know if you ever decide to leave this one and see what you get next.
I will gladly do that. I'm so glad to have finally met you.
I know, in person, because we had talked before. Thank you very much for being here. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. It would be very nice to have you here. And share this video with someone else who may be considering those window covers. I think they are totally worth it. So you have a great day. Thank you.